इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन की डिटेल्ड अंडरस्टैंडिंग लेने से पहले there are a couple of thumb rules that will help you become a much better communicator in order to have good conversations. This thumb rule is this. Number 1, speak so that it's easier for them to listen to you. And number 2, listen so that it's easier for them to speak with you. Let's go one by one. Speak so that it's easier for them to listen to you. ऐसे बोलिए कि आपको सुनना आसान लगे. Now, how do you do this? It's actually very simple. You see, when we speak or when we are giving an argument or when we are giving a point, it's very easy for us to go with the flow and speak haphazardly without creating any background context for the other person to listen to you. We need to remember that the thoughts that we have in our backgrounds are not the same thoughts that they have in their background. So it's very important for us to understand this and then speak in a way that creates a context for them. Also, without giving any unnecessarily technical jargons or using any unnecessarily difficult language, you can convey the same message. Once you do this, once you create a sophisticated system of giving your point, once you create a structure and create a context for them to listen to you, then you can just conclude your argument and speak fluently. For example, you had a difficult day at work. How do you say this while you go home and talk to your family? Case number 1. I had a terrible day. There was an AGM that I was not aware about. My VP kept asking me for my KRAs and my KPIs and I didn't know what to show them. I didn't even have my Excel sheets ready and my LM was not there to help me. Please forgive me if I'm very annoyed today. Case number 2. I had a difficult day at work. There was a meeting that I was not aware about. My superiors had asked me for my report which I was not able to present and my immediate manager was not there to help me. So please forgive me if I act a little unreasonable today. Which case was easier to understand? While both of them had the same exact information, the second case was easier to understand and conclude. Point number 2. Listen so that it's easier for them to speak with you. ऐसे सुनिए कि आपसे बात करना आसान लगे. This is very important. But why? You see, communication is a cycle and this cycle does not get finished unless you listen effectively. Now, how to become an effective listener? It's very easy. You know those things that you do when you are trying to reassure the other person that you're listening to them? When they're telling you a story, you go like this. Yes, I know. Yes, correct. That's right. I went through the exact same situation. Right. Stop. That's very annoying for them. It's difficult for the other person to continue. Instead, if you want to reassure them, just nod, smile, and wait. You see, don't listen to respond. Listen to understand. When you give this space to the other person, it's very easy for them to open up to you. And now you have the advantage of getting all the core information about the conversation that you want to carry forward. Remember, speak so that it's easy for them to listen to you. Listen so that it's easier for them to speak with you. This is the golden rule that will help you become a much better communicator. Share this with someone you want to help.